little bit over 4 Gs. And you know, what's a G? A G is a unit of gravity. And to explain that, if
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Judy Clark.
And I'm Heidi Paxton. We just watched the SpaceX Dragon capsule touchdown just off the coast of Florida with 4 astronauts on board.
2 members of the crew, Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore, coming home after being stuck in outer space for the last 9 months after an issue with their capsule extended their original 2-week stay.
We are waiting for crews to arrive at their capsule to let them out. It's expected to happen in the next 30 minutes.
And we'll be keeping tabs and keep you updated as we learn more.
Well, tonight the political spotlight is back on Eau Claire as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz returns to western Wisconsin for the first time since the November election.
WEAU's Kim Liedholm is live at the Pablo Center where Walz's event is slated to begin in an hour. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Judy and Heidi, if you or any of the viewers tonight are feeling a sense of deja vu, you're certainly not alone. It was just a few months ago when Minnesota Governor Tim Walz was regularly making these campaign stops here in Wisconsin. Now he's back for a different reason, this time to share his support for state Supreme Court candidate Susan Crawford. This event is a grassroots type town hall event called The People versus Musk, where Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is expected to share what he says is Elon Musk's influence on this state Supreme Court race. It starts at 6 p.m. We're already seeing quite the crowd come in here tonight, and staff at the Pablo tell us they expect to have around 1,000 people here tonight to hear the Minnesota governor speak, along with some other state Democrats. WEAU is going to have coverage on this event, and we're also going to get the chance to sit down and speak with the Minnesota governor before that. So we're going to have coverage on all of that and more in our later shows. For now, reporting live in Eau Claire, Kim Liedholm, WEAU 13 News.
Thanks, Kim. Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden is responding to the Minnesota governor's visit today. In a release, he writes, Walz has abandoned his state to crime, high taxes, and radical spending, and is trying to Minnesota our Wisconsin. It appears he has forgotten what happened in November when Wisconsinites rejected him at the voting booth. Thanks for being with us, everyone. I'm Judy Clark. President Trump is downplaying a security breach that led to a reporter being included on a chat where military plans were being discussed. In a phone interview with NBC News this morning, Trump called the situation a glitch and said it turned out not to be a serious one. The president also stood by his national security advisor, who is at the heart of the story, saying, quote, Michael Waltz has learned a lesson and he's a good man. Trump's comments mark the first substantive remarks since the story from The Atlantic broke. But many lawmakers on Capitol Hill are not as optimistic about the situation. Today, both Democrats and Republicans are calling for investigations, as The Atlantic reporter that was included on the group chat details what he saw. NBC's Alice Barr has more. Well, there's a whole lot of eagle excitement in Southern California. We are taking a look at the San Bernardino County Mountain Nest right now, the home of the famous eagles Jackie and Shadow, their new parents. Not really sure if this is Jackie or Shadow, but this eagle has been sitting on this nest for about 12 hours. The camera caught the hatching of 2 eggs earlier this week, and a third showed signs on yesterday. Joy Benedict has the details.